front lines.
Jesus, I know this event is called Battleground, but showing battles from medieval times and comparing to an event with hardly that much great action, you know what that means.
I conquered the Conqueror.
By defeating Roman Reigns. Yeah, that totally means you conquered Brock Lesnar. It may be a battleground, but the stage is still the same as a Monday Night Raw show. Why not add in some additional parts to the stage to make it seem more like a battlefield? Wrestler tweets, unfinished Randy Orton sign. His middle name is Keith, in case you didn't know. Lillian Garcia chose this night of all nights to not announce where Randy is from, coincidentally when we are in St. Louis, his hometown tonight. Previously on WWE. Randy Orton vs. Sheamus, round 154, with at least 150 of their previous encounters ending in disqualifications, countouts, or draws. Sheamus didn't even put his briefcase away before the bell rang. You know, if the WWE Universe chanted, "You look stupid" to Sheamus because another wrestler remarked about it, I would let it slide. But the fact that it was the crowd that randomly began chanting that proves that the sin here is on the WWE Universe. And that is, they are dicks to Mohawks. Would my optimistic empire chant that to me if I got a Mohawk?
Orton 12 times.
And now the commentators will proceed to recite the accomplishments of the wrestlers as though we give a shit or it even matters to the singles match.
To have that Money in the Bank contract.
Money in the Bank contract.
These two just do not like each other.
No shit, Sherlock. Randy's weird little ballerina twirl before the next uppercut. Seriously, what in the hell was that about? He taking ballet classes in his spare time? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I did too at one point, I admit. You guys are chanting "Let's go Sheamus" even though not even 2 minutes ago you were chanting "You look stupid." Are you siding with him or not? Make up your mind.
This manhandle Sheamus.
Michael Cole must have a speech impediment tonight since he just said Sheamus. No offense, Sheamus, but do you seriously have to put your arms up in the air almost every time you're about to hit a move?
You girls are blocking every punch with their face.
It's still weird that JBL says the wrestlers block the punches with their face when the face is the intended target. Also, both Sheamus and Randy were punching or kicking each other in the gut, so that makes the quote even more unnecessary and stupid.
Now he's wanting to really end this thing.
Sheamus thinks he's Dave Bautista.
They know each other so well.
That's like the 5th or 6th time one of the commentators said that Sheamus and Randy knew each other so well. Randy waits almost 40 seconds before preparing for the RKO. Quit wasting time looking at the fans. Stay focused.
Sheamus looking to steal it here.
Commentator stupidly refers to a roll-up as stealing the victory cliche.
What a physical match.
What, did you think this was going to be a verbal match or something? Dumbass. We're showing the Divas Revolution recap despite the fact that we don't have anything for the Divas coming up for another hour into this pay-per-view.
I know, I get that a lot.
Lauren laugh about the fact that JoJo is short. Skip!
In a triple threat match.
Impromptu triple threat match. Also, why not have all 9 of them compete in a winner-take-all for the Divas Championship tonight, instead of having Nikki Bella continue to laze around and not defend her title?
When you have a positive mindset, no way that you can be defeated.
To all my haters, suck it.
We can't lose.
Unless we do.
Today is a new day.
Today is a new day? Huh, I never knew that 7:30 p.m. qualified as the start of a new day. Have we been wrong about time all our lives? Xavier Woods yelling orders at the commentators. Rosa tweets. Also, Jerry Lawler coincidentally talking about tweets and Twitter at the precise moment that the row appeared on the screen. This is the WWE. We don't call for timeouts here. Xavier trying to be Christian Maracle, and it's not working. You're great on the mic, but you suck at being a sinner.
Darren Young across the way.
Haha, Big E threw Darren Young into the camera.
Get your briefcase.
Is Xavier talking to Sheamus or something when he brought up a briefcase?
It's so good. Has that guy ever shut up?
First off, his name is Xavier Woods, Michael. How do you not know what his name is since you're the guy who talks to pretty much every wrestler every week? And second, Michael Cole would be great at Cinema Sins 2 expansion. No one cares what's trending. Well, that's the second time in one match where I brought up Twitter. Here's to hoping I don't anymore.
Get your corner, Darren. Oh.
Did Jerry Lawler seriously just refer to Darren Young as Darren Cole? Darren Cole, baby! That actually sounds hilarious. Wait, Adam! No, I'm sorry!
Occasionally challenged right now.
The fuck just happened there? That creepy guy's pouting face. I'm likely gonna see that in my nightmares tonight.
Trouble in paradise!
That is not Trouble in Paradise, you stupid dumbass. Double sin for Michael not knowing what the move's name is. Hey, remember Eva Marie? Yeah, me neither.
And we're gonna do it with flair.
That was a little bad, Charlotte. No offense. Also, Pinky swears.
Here on WWE Battleground.
Michael Cole was an idiot. Does he not know that this event is called Battleground, not WWE Background? What's next? Are you going to refer to SummerSlam as WWE Wallpaper or something?
That should have been me, ascending that ladder.
Bray, you weren't even in the Money in the Bank ladder match in the first place, so you got no place to complain about the match and the briefcase being given to you.
But it was you.
No. Roman Reigns didn't even win the Money in the Bank ladder match. How could he have grabbed your destiny when he never actually did it? Bray is really making no sense here. Looks like that lantern has been smoking pot again. Bray should really take that lantern into rehab. One like equals one prayer for Bray's lantern receiving drug rehab.
Reigns finally gets his hands on Bray Wyatt.
Just like when they brawled the last few weeks, right?
And there's Roman with a shoulder tackle.
Roman hits a shoulder tackle on Bray, then proceeds to imitate his cousin The Rock with Rock's signature eyebrow raise.
WWE Universe seems to have fallen in love with Roman Reigns.
The WWE Universe falling in love with Roman Reigns? In 2015? That's the funniest thing Michael Cole has said all night.
Roman Reigns beat Big Show in a last man standing match.
We've also seen Alberto Del Rio beat the Big Show in a last man standing match twice, so bringing that up as an impressive accomplishment for Roman Reigns is not a good one. Don't I look pretty, Marcelo? Yeah, that very slow slap will definitely show Roman.
Sounds like Bray Wyatt enjoys every bit of this.
Really? You think that Bray Wyatt enjoys every bit of punishing Roman Reigns? I had no idea, Michael. I thought he was sensitive to that. I think Roman may actually be sleeping, and not because of Bray's sleeper hole either.
Ask him!
Censored or not, I'm removing a sin for the hilarious frustration from Bray when he said, "Ask him for fuck's sake."
This match.
Conversations during matches. I heard that, Bray.
Head down onto that mat.
Sister Abigail was on hold right now, Bray. Try again later. Damn, that was quite an awesome counter to Roman's drive-by. Despite the flaws of his career, Bray always seems to impress us all.
And Bray Wyatt caught him looking for Sister Abigail.
Bray wasn't going for Sister Abigail. He was clearly attempting to hit the discount rock bottom on Roman. Yeah, I know it's called a Uranagi, but I call it discount rock bottom, so there. Come at me.
I think he likes it.
The more you keep yelling at the crowd, the more time will be wasted in defeating Roman.
Roman Reigns. Oh, no. He got caught.
What are you waiting for? Just hit it!
Superman punch.
Bray Wyatt was already starting to fall before Roman Reigns could even connect with a Superman punch.
Roman Reigns thinking spear, but look at this. Oh.
I'm sorry. It's just funny to see someone yell and get themselves fired up, only to be put down 2 seconds later, throwing off a sin. That was fucking hilarious. Do you mind if I take a piss right here? I drank a lot of iced tea before coming out for this match tonight. See everyone? This is what chairs look like.
The better question, who the hell was that?
That was obviously Luke Harper. Who the hell else would have attacked Roman on behalf of Bray Wyatt, especially since Eric Rowan is out with an injury? St. Louis Cardinals sitting in the front row in the audience? I guess we interrupt WWE Battleground to bring you the World Series.
Download WWE Mortals.
WWE Mortals? I thought it was called WWE Immortals. Mortals must be a different game that also sucks just like this one.
And there's Becky Lynch.
Just Becky Lynch? So are both Paige and Charlotte invisible to Michael Cole or something since he doesn't acknowledge them during the entrance?
I don't think I ever remember Nature Boy doing a cartwheel on his way to the ring.
Not even Charlotte did a cartwheel. A cartwheel was a sideways flip, moving your body like an actual wheel. That's not what Charlotte does in her entrance. Nikki Bella shows off her Divas Championship, and yet that title doesn't even become the center of attention amongst this new Divas revolution, which is a damn shame.
And the current NXT champion.
Sasha Banks is not the NXT champion, you stupid dumbass. The NXT champion currently is Finn Balor.
Sasha.
Copyright infringement. The fans chanting "We want Becky" further supports my earlier sin when I said that this match should have been made into a 9 Divas winner-take-all match for the Divas Championship. Would have been far more entertaining than what we are watching right now.
In the mouth. There's Brie breaking.
Brie Bella clearly broke up the pinfall at the 1 count, and the referee decides to ignore that and continue to a 2 count. What an idiot.
Oh, Sasha Brink.
Who the fuck is Sasha Brink?
And then Sasha launching himself.
What? Sasha launched himself into the other Divas? Adding in a triple sin for Michael's confusion on Sasha's gender.
Team Bella is mortal.
Well, duh. Skip the damn pre-show panel. Previously on Battleground. Well, it's about time that a championship was on the line between John Cena and Kevin Owens. Despite the fact that the last two pay-per-view encounters between these two are epic, I think it would have been awesome if the separate championships were on the line each time.
Most disrespectful thing. You belong here.
Apparently, John Cena complimenting Kevin Owens and saying that he belongs in the WWE qualifies as the most disrespectful thing to ever hear. Who gives a shit about Hulu? Whoever the hell that asshole was that said, "You have no soul, Owens. The true soulless human beings are the ones who say that others have no soul." Also, 45 seconds of waiting for John's music to hit.
Hashtag US title.
No thanks. We have no interest in being on Twitter while another awesome encounter between John Cena and Kevin Owens is about to occur.
Who has the most pressure on him tonight?
Obviously John, because it's his championship that's on the line tonight.
Cena, the most polarizing superstar.
Which is why Roman Reigns is the perfect choice to take his place as the poster child of WWE. No offense, but Roman is just as polarizing now as John was back in the day.
I threw a drop kick once, caught my opponent in the ankles.
That was a hilarious joke from JBL. Props to him for that one.
It's not your hero.
Poor strategy, Kevin.
Whoa!
Come on, Kevin was watching John the whole time and could have easily sidestepped out of the way from that drop kick.
Give her the big leg drop. It's the leg and Owens. How many times do you see people kick out of that?
About 100% of the time, actually.
Not very often.
Oh, fuck you. Stop lying.
Really, you can't see me for real because I'm over here.
Wah, wah.
I suckered Owens in.
But look at this.
Even though it was countered, I am honestly removing a sin because second only to Jeff Hardy, Kevin Owens makes the Swanton Bomb look just as awesome.
There's some injury here when you can't.
4 cases of copyright infringement, 4 sins added to the mix. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. Another row of tweets. Screw off.
Are you calling it like you should, Cole?
This dumb and random mini feud that Kevin Owens has with Michael Cole, as it never goes anywhere or leads to anything. I still love watching that. Here's another sin off. And the nightmare of John's neck injury from SummerSlam 7 years ago continues to haunt him in 2015.
What's that? What's he got with you, Cole?
Jerry Lawler would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion. I want to know what his problem with Michael is too. Another double sin. This match should really be called a copyright infringement contest for the United States Championship.
Wildly, Cena, second rope, spring.
How did Kevin not see that coming? Like, seriously. With how slow John was in jumping to the second rope, anyone could have easily dodged it. Especially watching him the whole time.
With Owens on his shoulder. They have him here.
Honestly, the first time Kevin kicked out of the Attitude Adjustment, it was cool. But now that it's happened twice, it's starting to make John's finisher look weak. Forget the sin that I placed 3 hours ago regarding Kevin making John's finisher look weak, because now I'm freaking shocked that he survived 3 Attitude Adjustments, one of them from the second rope. John Cena's what the fuck just happened face. He may have lost, but I'll still deduct 5 sins for Kevin's determination to succeed in his rookie year on the main roster. That was an impressive performance. Get off of your damn phone! WWE treats Ryback's staph infection, but completely ignored CM Punk's. Those assholes must be dumb as fuck. The Miz's disturbing discount Jedi outfit. Also, impromptu segment. Yes, I know that the Intercontinental Championship was supposed to be on the line, but when the match is called off, this qualifies as an impromptu segment.
St. Louis, will you please shut up?
Come on, he said the magic word.
I am the toughest man in this building.
That's likely because Brock Lesnar is running late and hasn't entered the building yet. As usual.
Los Angeles is gonna take your Rams.
The Miz would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion.
Oh!
That single knockout punch from The Big Show was sadly better than any of his latest promos in 2015, especially when he was with The Authority. Throughout this feud between Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar, Seth always got his ass kicked and dominated. This was also close to being a short squash match too, so why the hell do people think Seth can beat Brock when history has shown that he doesn't stand a chance and likely never will? Seth Rollins, I'm totally fucked tonight, face. Tombstone sign foreshadows the sudden return of The Undertaker tonight.
In over 2.5 years.
Yeah, we heard you the first time, Michael. Brock's not been pinned or submitted in 2.5 years. That may be because he's wrestled like 5 times in those past 2.5 years. Quit acting like that's impressive when it's not even close. Title kissing. No, please! I don't want to go to the dentist! No!
Houston, we have a problem.
We're not even in Houston, you idiot. We are in St. Louis, so that Apollo 13 reference really makes no sense here.
And another German!
You know, because this match was boring as fuck and was mainly suplex this, suplex that times 13, here are 13 sins just to get it out of the way. What a waste of a main event.
You're gonna try to run out of here? Whoa.
Well, shit, Brock's athleticism removes a sin because... Well, shit!
Oh my God.
Does this guy honestly think that Brock is listening or even gives a shit about his support? It's Brock Lesnar. He doesn't give a shit about any of us, which is part of the problem.
Go.
Seth must be suicidal if he thinks that slapping Brock after getting his ass handed to him is a good idea. Randomness. Also, people say that Seth can handle Brock Lesnar because he survived him before. Well, if The Undertaker never showed up, Seth's title reign was as good as gone. Also, The Undertaker waits a year and a half to exact his revenge on Brock Lesnar for conquering his undefeated streak in 2014. Post-match assault. Also, Undertaker is a dick to Brock Lesnar's. Well, this continues the rivalry between Brock and The Undertaker, because reasons. Hell, this feud ends with Brock as the winner, just like every single time these two feuded in the past. So I don't get what was so special and awesome about this.